What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over talking about the best way to go about unlocking the auction house, which you need MyTEAM Gold Rep to get there in NBA 2K26. Now, again, if I say NBA 2K25, I apologize. It's the new year, and I got to get used to it. So, to get to the auction house, you got to achieve gold rep in MyTEAM. Now, to get gold rep, really all you got to do is play the game. Now, there are a couple of other things that I would encourage you guys, if you want to get to the auction house quicker, to do, and I'll talk about that here in a second. But what I ended up doing is playing a couple of domination games. You guys can see 6 stars towards Pascal Siakam, and moving forward from there. Now, to get double rep in MyTEAM, all you have to do is you have to go in here to Triple Threat Park, okay? So this is how you get double rep, which is just going to speed your process way up when it comes down to unlocking the auction house. So come in here to the Triple Threat Park. You go over here to this kind of, TV screen right here. Come to this spot, and then you're going to go open a pack. So basically what you do, come here, click A, then you go open up a pack. I just do the cheapest one, 2000 VC. You're going to get 30 minutes of double rep. Now, what's important with that 30 minutes of double rep is within that, you're going to be able to get 2 domination games done. So that's exactly what I did. Got my 2 domination games done, and boom, just like that, I unlocked the auction house. Now, within the auction house this year, similar to last year, escrow is once again a thing. So 2K is going to monitor every transaction that you do have. So be, pretty careful, right? The days of being able to buy empty, those types of things, they're long gone. You are no longer going to be able to do that. But what I would encourage you guys to do is, if you do end up getting any sellable cards, to list them on the auction house. Because these cards right away are probably going to go for quite a bit of MT. Now, I don't know exactly what they're going to go for, but there are going to be people out there that want Wilt Chamberlain really soon. There's going to be people out there that just want to complete the game relatively fast. And so these cards are going to have some really solid value early on in the game. And you guys are seeing right now, gold cards in MyTEAM are ridiculously expensive. Why? Again, it's because they're rare. Not a lot of people have unlocked the auction house. And again, people are willing to spend a lot of MT. I think they're cheaper than that. But people are willing to spend a lot of MT to get the cards to complete their specific collections. And that's what they're listed at right now, 30,000 MT. But I do feel like the auction house is relatively, I don't want to say broken, but it's just not necessarily there right now. So I'm going to send this card up for, 14,000 MT and just see if he sells. I doubt he will sell, but you never know. Again, this early on in MyTEAM, you might as well put these cards up and see what happens. Now, if you're not trying to get double rep with unlocking the auction house, that's okay. What I would encourage you guys to do, though, is just play the game. So when it comes down to playing the game, you can go into Breakout, right? I played a Breakout game. We got that done. You can go into Domination. What I would say is, if you are trying to grind MyTEAM rep to unlock the auction house, your squad's probably not going to be very good. And so what I would encourage you guys to do is to go into offline specific games. Don't go into Triple Threat Park. Don't go into Showdown. Go into offline specific games. You're going to probably enjoy your time way more going into those offline games compared to online games, especially if your team is not great. Another thing I would encourage you guys to consider is, do not open up packs in any sort of way until you have the auction house unlocked. Why? Well, if you do pull a card that is a duplicate, you want to be able to sell that card on the auction house, right? You don't want to have to be forced to quick sell them. And if you do not have the auction house unlocked, that's what you're going to be forced to do, is basically quick sell those cards. Now, how long did it take me to unlock the auction house? It took me right around, I don't know, I'm trying to do the quick math. Game came out at 11, right around an hour and 25 minutes, probably an hour and 20 minutes to unlock the auction house. So it's not like it's going to take you a ton of time to do, but if you don't have that double rep, it's probably going to take you upwards of 2.5, 3 hours. Like, the double rep is really important when it comes down to unlocking the auction house. And again, it's not like you have to do anything crazy. You could even buy the pack with MT if you have a little MT from grinding the game. those types of things. Again, you don't have to do anything crazy or anything, out of the ordinary. You just have to, like I said, open up a pack in Triple Threat Park, and you are going to get that rep boost. Now, within my team rep, there are obviously more levels that you guys can go through and grind. Gold is just the first, and again, as you do go through, you are going to get rewarded more and more in a big time way. But there are so many different rep levels this year compared to what we have, or what we did see in the past. In the past, it's basically one for every tier, and it took forever to get there. So hopefully it is better this year as far as the system compared to the past. And for me, now I'm going to, probably open up some packs, try to get my team slightly better. But remember, with every old card that I do end up pulling from packs, guess what? I'm now going to be able to put them up on the auction house. Here you guys can see all of the extra cards I did get. Brittany Griner, Jalen Suggs, Gafford, all these type of cards. Obviously, I do have one. The problem is I can't really do anything with this card. So it is kind of annoying. Some people might say, Ty, add them to the exchange. Just don't think it's worth it. So, the only thing I can really do with this Colby Jones card is quick sell him and keep moving forward in that right direction. Now, it will be interesting to see, is the auction house popping? Is the auction house not popping? How many cards are being posted compared to selling? All of those types of things are just kind of going to be important to keep track of. I doubt there's going to be really any cards this early on that are selling. But again, you might as well try, because I do think people are going to want to complete Wilt Chamberlain relatively fast, relatively quickly. And again, you might as well put the cards up if you do have them. So to unlock the auction house, it's probably one of the things I would do first if I were you guys. It's the most important thing to do. All you guys got to do is play the game. Realistically, getting the double rep is ideal. So just go into park, play that game, you're going to be fine. Another way you can get double rep is, these things. But to get these things, you got to buy your way towards level 40. So again, yeah, it's cool to get that double rep, but you got to buy your way to level 40 to get all of those things done. And ultimately, I don't think it is worth it. Along the way to unlocking the auction house, what I would do is grind your weekly 10 bucks, right? For me, I've got a few things left. I've got to win 2 more games in a row. I've got to, what is this? It says All-Star Team Up, but then when I click on this, it says Triple Threat Park. It says play an All-Star Team Up game, so I'm going to have to go into All-Star Team Up, complete that. But I'll have a free 10 bucks here to open up relatively soon as well. Again, all really focused on just unlocking that auction house. So that is going to wrap it up for our video today. Let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments, guys. Drop a like on it. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.